Dallas Keuchel, Patrick Corbin Getty Images. Let the Machado, Harper sweepstakes begin. After years of pointing to this offseason as potentially one of the biggest in free agency history, with both Manny Machado and Bryce Harper on the open market in their prime, the Yankees would seem to be in ideal position to go after one of them, if not both. They stuck to their goal of staying under the $197 million threshold last season, so the team will only be penalized 20%, instead of 50%, if they go over the $206 million mark in 2019. The question remains, though, whether they'll be willing to break the bank for either star, especially when general manager Brian Cashman said during his year-end press conference that starting pitching would be a focus for the offseason, and owner Hal Steinbrenner has said he thinks a team can contend for under $200 million. Steinbrenner told the Post's Joel Sherman he would be willing to exceed the threshold if he thought they could contend for a title. The Yankees have significant needs in their rotation, with only Luis Severino and Masahiro Tanaka seemingly locked into spots. CC Sabathia is a free agent again and just underwent another right knee surgery. Sonny Gray figures to be headed out of the Bronx after an ugly season, a likely trade candidate. J.A. Happ. Charles Wenzelberg, New York Post. The Yankees were impressed with J.A. Happ after they acquired the left-hander from Toronto in July. The 35-year-old was excellent in the regular season, but was knocked around in his one playoff appearance. Still, there is interest in bringing Happ back in free agency. Another lefty on the market is Patrick Corbin, who the Yankees have been linked to since last offseason, when the native of upstate New York was with Arizona. And that was before Corbin, 29, had his best season in the majors. Dallas Keuchel could be another option if the Yankees are looking for a southpaw. The Yankees have come to rely on a dominant bullpen and have to determine what to do with Zach Britton and David Robertson. Britton, coming off Achilles surgery last December, pitched better down the stretch after lacking some command after missing most of the first half of the year, prior to his trade from the Orioles. He said he was interested in returning, but Britton might be able to fetch more money as a closer elsewhere. Robertson recently became his own agent and is a known quantity. While the Yankees remain focused on starting pitching, the eyes of baseball will be fixed on the futures of Machado and Harper. The Yankees tried to trade for Machado during the season and now know they will be without Didi Gregorius at shortstop for at least the first few months of next season, if not all of 2019, as he recovers from Tommy John surgery. If they pursue Machado and Gregorius returns, that could leave Miguel Andujar looking for a spot, but as the Yankees showed last offseason, when they traded for Giancarlo Stanton, even though Aaron Judge was already in right field, they're not afraid of moving star players around. More problematic could be Machado's performance in October, when he made headlines by spiking Milwaukee first baseman Jesus Aguilar and then admitting he didn't always hustle. The Yankees seem set in the outfield, with Judge, Stanton, Aaron Hicks, and the return of Brett Gardner, not to mention the possible returns of Clint Frazier and Jacoby Ellsbury, but Harper is one of the best defensive players in the game and can't be ruled out as a potential fit, even with an enormous price tag. Possible targets: Manny Machado. 3B. SS Machado is said to want to play for the Yankees, and although he is coming off a brutal World Series, he is one of the most dangerous hitters in the game. Machado is also friendly with Alex Rodriguez, who remains close to Steinbrenner. Bryce Harper. It seems unlikely the Yankees would sign both stars, but it seemed unlikely they would trade for Stanton last year, too. Harper's lefty swing would make him even more of a threat in the Bronx. Patrick Corbin, LHP. In addition to Happ, who would be a natural fit to return, the Yankees are certain to make several moves to bolster their rotation, and Corbin would be another solid arm to pursue.